Hi everyone, so this is the update video for Spry version 1.6.2.1036. Not a lot in this one, I just wanted to show you what you've got in here. So a couple of basic things. Added pink to the title bar color menu. So what I mean by that is if you're up here, just we added another color there. But more importantly, added haulage profile information to current rule and sandbox preview. So this had previously been sort of soft launched for troubleshooting, but if you are in your haulage logic screen and you have a rule selected, you will now get to see the absolute elevation change as well as any negative elevation change. Sorry, that's positive and negative, sorry, combined length. And then you'll also see the same information on the other end. So bear in mind that as a comparison, that's what this tool is for. The cost is the extra bit of information that you'll get when you're comparing two different rules. Cost is a little different to length. It involves the flat haulage distance calculation that makes use of the negative elevation and positive elevation change factors. So cost is about comparing two rules, so that one rule may have a shorter distance but a higher cost because there's a lot more elevation change. So this information is now included by default on any of your haul profiles. So that's one of the updates here. Then we've also got speed improvements to adding and removing large number of table parameters and view path steps. So if you were using parameters and you were adding a lot, and I've just got this here to demonstrate, and you were needing to delete a lot or remove or add a lot of rows. Previously, this is 2,000 rows. That would have taken quite a while. It's now going to be effectively instant. Same with adding a series of records via the bulk editor. So if you wanted to copy and paste a lot of them from Excel, if we go with, I don't know, 3,000 rows, that'll do. Click accept. It's effectively instantaneous. And then the path labels. So if you're in your equipment path, go across to this guy, and you wanted to understand, let's say for example, the amount of volume in this area and the rates and the labels. So we right click, we choose view path steps. In the report section now we have access to the label. So I've already previously done this, just quickly testing it, but we now have access to the label as well. So previously we had access to all this other information. Same with the path. If you want to get at the label for that, you need to drag and drop. So it's popped over to a different screen for me. If you want to get the label in this list, you go column chooser and then grab the label and drag it in. So that's in terms of the functionality. That's the main stuff. As I said, lots of small things. And then in terms of improvements and bug fixes and other bits and pieces, the biggest one was if you'd been having some issue with your initial state, if you were having shared initial state fields, that bug has been resolved. And then just a variety of small ones. We're still working on some of the OpenGL memory crashes, and there's a fix incoming in a few weeks for spreadsheet freeze panes. But don't do what I'm about to do, but do not use in Spry, if you want stability, the freeze panes panel. So if you use that, and particularly if you freeze panes and then go and do something else, that's still going to be an issue. So we are working on that, but for the moment, if you need to do pane freezing, go ahead and do it outside of Spry and then re-import the spreadsheet, and we'll let you know when that's fixed. Otherwise, have a great weekend, and for those of you who are coming along to the client Christmas party at South Brisbane Pig and Whistle, I'll see you there.